Hey everyone, and welcome back to the King Shoot channel. Ever wondered if you could run demanding PC games on your phone? Today, we're putting that to the ultimate test. We're showcasing 20 high-end titles running on the powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, all made possible by the incredible GameFusion Emulator. We've pushed the limits to see what's truly possible with mobile emulation. So, get ready to be amazed because you won't believe what these games look like in the palm of your hand. Let's jump right into the action. Step into the terrifying world of Resident Evil Village. This survival horror masterpiece runs incredibly well on the GameFusion Emulator, hitting a solid 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. You can fully experience the game's stunning visuals and intense atmosphere, proving that a high-end PC horror game can be enjoyed on your mobile device. The performance is smooth enough to fully enjoy the heart-pounding action. Enter a supernatural version of Tokyo in Ghostwire Tokyo. This stylish action-adventure title runs quite smoothly on GameFusion, achieving between 20 and 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. While not a perfect 60 frames per second, it's very playable. This performance allows you to enjoy the unique combat and atmospheric exploration, proving that even a demanding game can be emulated well. Prepare for a fast-paced shooter in Soulslinger, Envoy of Death. On the GameFusion Emulator, with a Snapdragon 8 Elite, this game performs fantastically. It delivers a smooth 40 to 60 frames per second, ensuring the gunplay feels responsive and satisfying. This level of performance makes it a perfect example of what these mobile emulators can achieve, bringing a PC shooter to your phone. Discover a dark fantasy world in No Rest for the Wicked. This action RPG runs quite smoothly on GameFusion, hitting 25 to 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. Considering its detailed graphics, this is an impressive feat. The experience is stable enough to enjoy the challenging combat and immersive world, making it a worthy addition to your mobile gaming library. Embark on an epic adventure in the acclaimed Elden Ring. This massive open-world RPG manages to hit a stable 30 frames per second on GameFusion using a Snapdragon 8 Elite. While you might encounter some minor graphical bugs, the fact that you can explore the lands between on a mobile device is a true testament to the emulator's power. It's a fantastic showcase. Experience the chaos of a major earthquake in Disaster Report 4. This unique survival game runs incredibly smoothly on GameFusion with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. The performance is amazing, reaching an incredible 60 to 90 frames per second. This level of performance makes the experience seamless and highly enjoyable, showing how well the emulator can handle less demanding titles. Step into a medieval open world in Kingdom Come: Deliverance. This immersive RPG runs smoothly on GameFusion, holding a steady 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. The performance is consistent enough to let you get lost in its massive world and enjoy its unique combat without major issues, proving the emulator's capability with a complex open-world game. Become a supernatural assassin in Dishonored 2. This stealth action game runs smoothly on GameFusion, maintaining a solid 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. This performance ensures you can enjoy the game's intricate level design and supernatural abilities with ease, giving you a complete and satisfying mobile experience. Shrink down to the size of an ant in Grounded. This unique survival game runs flawlessly on GameFusion, hitting a stable 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. The performance is perfect for a survival game, ensuring smooth crafting and combat. It's a great example of a visually complex game that performs exceptionally well on an emulator. Join Noctis and his friends in Final Fantasy XV. This stunning action RPG runs smoothly on GameFusion, maintaining a consistent 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. The performance is solid enough to enjoy the open world and flashy combat sequences, proving that even a visually demanding title can be brought to life on your mobile device. Experience pure action-packed chaos in Trepang 2. On GameFusion with a Snapdragon 8 Elite, the performance is outstanding. The game runs incredibly smoothly, consistently achieving 60 frames per second. This level of high performance is perfect for a fast-paced shooter, ensuring every firefight feels fluid and responsive. Dive into a high-octane FPS with Turbo Overkill. On the GameFusion Emulator, with a Snapdragon 8 Elite, the game runs smoothly, maintaining a fantastic 60 frames per second. The consistent performance is crucial for a game this fast, making the experience feel just as exhilarating and responsive on mobile as it does on a PC. Team up in Remnant, From the Ashes. This third-person shooter runs very well on GameFusion, delivering 40 to 60 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. This provides a great balance of smooth gameplay and visual quality for its intense combat encounters. It's a great showcase for co-op titles on the emulator. Step into the grim world of Necromunda Hired Gun. On GameFusion with a Snapdragon 8 Elite, the game runs smoothly, consistently reaching 40 to 60 frames per second. This performance is ideal for keeping up with the game's fast-paced verticality and brutal action, making it a truly fun and responsive experience on mobile. Explore a vibrant alien world in Journey to the Savage Planet. This quirky adventure runs flawlessly on GameFusion, maintaining a solid 60 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. The smooth performance allows you to fully enjoy the game's detailed environments and fast-paced exploration without any hiccups. Get ready for an action-packed hybrid with Wanted Dead. This game runs very well on GameFusion, consistently delivering 40 to 60 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. This level of performance is crucial for the game's fast-paced combat, ensuring that every sword slash and bullet fired feels responsive and satisfying on a mobile device. Step onto a mysterious alien planet in Scars Above. This sci-fi action-adventure runs quite well on GameFusion, achieving 20 to 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. While not the highest, this performance is still very playable, allowing you to enjoy the exploration and combat sections of the game without major issues. Blasting through hordes of aliens is what Serious Sam, Siberian Mayhem, is all about. This classic FPS runs fantastically on GameFusion, consistently hitting 60 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. This high frame rate is essential for the game's non-stop, over-the-top action, ensuring a smooth and responsive gameplay. Unleash stylish combat in Devil May Cry 5. On the GameFusion Emulator with a Snapdragon 8 Elite, the performance is phenomenal. The game runs extremely smoothly, maintaining a solid 60 frames per second. This allows you to fully enjoy every stylish combo and epic boss fight, making it one of the best experiences on this emulator. Enter a sand-covered fantasy world in Atlas Fallen. This action RPG runs quite smoothly on GameFusion, achieving 20 to 30 frames per second with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. This performance is impressive, as it lets you enjoy the game's dynamic world and flashy combat on your mobile device, a good sign of what's to come for emulation. So there you have it, a full rundown of 20 incredible PC games running on the GameFusion Emulator. It's truly amazing what's possible with a powerful processor like the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and we've only just scratched the surface. If you were impressed by what you saw and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel KingShoot to join our community. Your support means everything. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.